Hello and welcome to my fundraising video. My name is Dan R. Arman and I'm an author attempting to raise money to produce my latest science fiction novel called Bifrost. So, what makes my story unique and why should you fund it? The story plays with two themes. One that I feel is underutilized in mainstream sci-fi, particularly in the pop culture vein of the genre, and the other is very widely used, namely the idea of first contact with aliens. Usually when humans encounter aliens, whether it be in Star Wars or Star Trek, aliens look very much like us. The interaction is sometimes peaceful, as in the Federation, but usually it's hostile, with the aliens usually wanting to conquer us, kill us, or use us as some sort of food source. The consolation for us, even if the aliens are scary, well, we can eventually figure them out and perhaps even kill them. While I enjoy these stories as a reader, my mind as a writer and as a pragmatist wonders if First Contact might be a little more complicated than kill or be killed. That an alien life form from another world would be so strange to us, and we to it, that we would even have trouble recognizing that that the other is in fact a living and thinking thing, let alone fathom its motives and intentions. It's with this in mind that I decided to create this story, and I'm proud of what I've developed so far, enough so that I want to share the story with others. What's the other theme in the story, you ask? Well, relationships. The main characters in the story are married. I had the pleasure to watch the TV series Firefly, and it's occurred to me on a number of occasions that while science fiction portrays romance between men and women quite often, there's a surprising lack of attention paid to married couples in mature, committed relationships on science fiction shows and in science fiction literature. And that may have something to do with the idea that science fiction has such an adolescent origins, but it's kind of distressing as well. Oftentimes marriage is kind of just explained away as some sort of old-fashioned, maybe obsolete institution, replaced by some other kind of relationship. But it's a little distressing to me that that's not really explored. So it begs the question, just how do two people try to carry on a normal relationship under some extraordinary pressures that we might find in a futuristic civilization? So with that in mind, I decided to bring those two characters to life in this story. The novel attempts to address what happens, that question of what happens to marriage, a relationship, when they're under that kind of duress. It's sort of the raison d'etre, apart from having a world populated by memorable characters and an entertaining adventure/mystery story. If this sounds like a unique story that you'd like to see in print, then I appreciate your help. Bifrost is actually my second novel. My first novel was entitled River of Dreams, and I went through an agent for that one. I was not happy with the experience, however, because I didn't feel like I had actual control over the project once the manuscript left my hands. Therefore, I have decided to publish this story independently. And I'm going to need your help because I'm looking to raise at least $3,000 to cover a laundry list of launch expenses, including editorial services, promotional and marketing materials, advanced copies of my books for reviewers, and just a basic list of sundry expenses that everyone needs to go out on tour, gas up the car, whatever. With your help, though, Bifrost can reach an audience who will appreciate the story and the characters and hopefully love it as much as I've loved making it. And that's really the point. Before you donate, however, I should point out that I am offering some nice perks. So you should check those out in the perks section of this webpage. Even if you can't donate money, but want to help out in some way, you can visit my blog, read excerpts from the novel, or purchase copies of my first novel, which is now available at Amazon in hard copy and on the Kindle format. The links are going to be at the end of this video and on the fundraising page itself. Of course, word of mouth is always important as well. If you know anybody who enjoys science fiction, let them know about this. I appreciate it. All right, thank you very much. All right, bye.